Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Is it this? Yes. Tonight we have Lundqvist Lightside up against Anima in a best of 3 series. It's NLC Division 2 Spring Split 2023. Both teams currently sitting at 1-1 in the standings in matches. As per game wins, Lightside currently have 3 game wins, and Anima are currently at 3 game wins. Very cool. So Lightside are currently above Anima in the standings, as they have one less loss than Anima do. Lightside won against 42 Gaming 2-0 last Sunday, and Anima played against some team and went 2-1. We're about to get into draft quite soon, I believe. Anima is ready. Lightside should be ready any second now. And we will see how this goes. We are actually into pick and bans right now. Let me go to another scene. We have some slight stream quality of life buffs for this one, and we'll see how they work out. I'm gonna try out producing or being the producer for myself while in game. We'll see. It might turn out really good. I think it will. We'll see. Regardless, we are into the draft. Anima on the blue side, Lightside starting on the red side. First 2 bans, Caitlyn Heimerdinger, both bans targeted from Anima targeted towards Spike. Sorry, my tongue doesn't want to work with it. And Annie was banned from Anima squad. Seri plus Maokai bans from Lightside. Now, as we are playing on the live patch, there was a patch today. Let me tell you about 3 champions that got nerfed in this patch. Annie, Maokai. Wait, I actually didn't have a third one. I don't know why I said 3. But Annie and Maokai got banned. So yeah, we'll see. Perhaps the priority on those champions will go down a bit. Yeah, looks like... I mean, Ashe was not banned. Ashe support, a very strong pick. Could be the B1 for Anima. I feel like Ashe support is like kind of strong, but is it really B1 worthy? Maybe it is. I don't think it... I mean, it for sure didn't get buffed, at least. And I feel like there should be like decent answers into it. Weird video. And Lightside will answer the Ashe with the Varus, and Vi getting picked as well, perhaps. Sejuani getting picked for Anima here. Been a really present jungler in these drafts. Maokai, Sejuani and Vi. But maybe Anima have something different planned. I have no clue at all what Anima has been playing. But I do know that their mid laner has played a lot of Yasuo in solo queue. Actually like 172 games of Yasuo this season. Which is quite a lot. That's more than I have ranked games in total. Yeah. That should be a comfort pick for the mid laner of Anima squad. Karthus has been locked in. So that should be the jungler for Anima. And Ezreal getting locked in as well. That's just a really annoying bot lane. Oki bot lane for Anima. So the Ashe, Ezreal, and they will have... I mean, that's really annoying to deal with. Plus the Karthus Requiem that will be able to come down as well. How do you answer this? I mean, I feel like something like Karma would be really strong. Something that can shield your team. So Karma is really good. Janna is okay, but I prefer Karma. But there was a champion that went through bans, actually. And that champion is called Jace. And for those of you who don't know, Butchie is... I think he had like 1000 games of Jace maybe last season. And yeah. Anima recognized that Karma would be really good up against something like the Karthus, and they will take that away. Maybe they even listen to the stream. I mean, you're welcome for the advice. Malphite gets banned by Lightside, and so Jace is a flex pick. It can be played mid and top, but as Lightside ban Malphite, they have banned Fiora already. They banned Malphite, which is a big Fiora counter, and they banned Olaf as well, which, I mean, seems like a Jace counter rather. So it looks like Jace is probably going top lane. It could be Mind Game and it could be going mid, but with those bans, it really feels like Jace is going top lane, and Lightside are trying to give him as good of a chance in this game as possible. Last ban for Anima rather, was the Nautilus. So there's two things you can pick when you're going into something like a poke comp. Something like the Karma, like I said, is really good. Something to just survive the burst damage. But the other thing you can pick is Hard Engage, and it looks like it's going to be the Amumu for Dr. Chaos, unless they're going for the Vi support, which would be very interesting. So Lightside get Hard Engage with the Varus Amumu combo. Feels like it probably should be Lethality Varus then, because you get pretty good setup with Amumu, we'll see though. And it's going to be the Ornn, a blind for Anima, into the Yone, which is going mid lane, unless of course they flex Ornn Yone. Obviously Ornn can go mid lane, Yone can go top lane. And the Lightside pick the Jace, Akali, and I mean flexible champions there as well. Both can go mid and top lane. So we'll see where the champions end up. I think it should just be Ornn up against Jace. We'll see though. Yeah, depends on how they want to play it out. And let us now go into the real draft.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
So yeah, it's probably going to be Jace up against Ornn top lane. Like I said, Butchie well known for his Jace. Actually, wasn't Anima top laner really enjoying Shen? I think he is. Yeah, Anima top laner has played a lot of Shen in solo queue. I think he's... Yeah, he definitely mains Shen in solo queue. But he's on Ornn duty today. Really, I mean, gotta give him the respect for that one. Really, I mean, probably one of the best champions in the game. I know Macro would agree. But Ornn into Jace, definitely a matchup where Ornn can kill Jace at like level 6. Ornn should take Spellbook in this one. Just chill a bit, go for 6, take Ignite, and just try to solo kill the Jace. You have so much damage with the Brittle procs and the Ignite. Definitely lethal. And if Jace can just kind of not die in that lane, which he kind of wants to, Jace always wants to scale. Probably going to go for something like the Conqueror in that matchup. Maybe Phase Rush. I think Conqueror is probably better though. Because of the late game scaling. Jace will just outscale Ornn, and I mean in the late game, I suppose Yone can deal with Jace split push. And obviously Ornn team fighting is really good, but Jace will for sure outscale Ornn. Now we'll see if he gets a free pass in that lane, or if it will be a rough one for Butchie. Jungle, it's Vi versus Karthus. Karthus is gonna be a jungler that just wants to power farm, get 6 as soon as possible, take every camp on spawn. And the Vi can look for a bit more ganks in the early game, so perhaps a bit more of an aggressive early game from at least the jungler of Lightside. There should be at least. But we will see, of course. Time will tell. And mid lane, Yone versus Akali. Feels like a volatile matchup. I played against Akali today. I played on my Smurf. I played Olaf top lane, and I was very sad because when I wanted to hit Akali, so just press W. And if I went with R before she pressed, if I went in with ult before she had used her shroud, then I was very sad because she would just stand still or stand in a shroud. My ulti would time out. I was very, very sad. Very annoying champion to play against with the invisibility. Very slippery champion. But of course Yone can also be a very strong champion. Really strong duelist. We've seen Faded play him already. Going a bit the bonkers on it against 42, I believe it was, in game 1. Because game 2 was Tristana. But this is the first time we see Faded on the Akali in NLC Div 2. Bot lane, like I said, it's a poke lane for the Ezreal Ashe. Really annoying to deal with unless you get some hard engage with Amumu, landing a bandage toss into Curse of the Sad Mummy. And I'm not sure if it should be on hit or a lethality virus in this one, or I mean, if I guess you could go AP, but yeah, I mean, actually, a Mumu passive works quite well with AP, but I don't think you go AP virus. I think it's probably going to be lethality or on hit, and I feel like virus is going to be the one who has to hit the Orn, and in that case, I feel like something like the on-hit build makes a lot more sense than the lethality one. However, Lightside also has Jace, which is pokey. So, I mean, Jace plus Varus poke is quite obnoxious to deal with, so in that sense, lethality would make sense. Yeah, we'll see what it goes for. I have no clue which is better. I'm sure someone who plays bot lane is thinking, what is this guy talking about? And probably has a very good idea of which one is better in this one. We'll see. How about cleanse value in this one? I feel like cleanse value is a thing for Anima, as there is an Amumu and the chain of corruption from the Varus. So the bot lane of Anima might well be running cleanse. I don't feel like there's too much value for Lightside to be going for a cleanse. I mean, there is an Ashe ultimate, but that's really it. There is quite good bits of swiftness value for Lightside though, since we have the Orn Q, the Karthus W, Yone W slow. I mean, Ezreal, if he goes Iceborne Gauntlet, which he won't, but Ezreal can slow with Cyril, they can slow as well. Ashe W slows. So there's a lot of slows coming out from Anima. Maybe we see Swifties from someone on Lightside. However, of course, there are also 3 auto attackers, so Tabais makes a lot of sense too. We will see. We're about to get into loading screen for game number 1 in this best of 3 series. It's Anima versus Lightside. Let me turn off the music, and now go into the correct scene first. So we'll see how this works. Loading screen should pop up any second. I got Windows Defender Firewall alert from League of Legends. Thank you. My loading screen is currently stuck at 0%. Hopefully it just pops into the game like any second. Surely there's no new spectator bugs in this patch, right? Oh, the team's on the wrong side, by the way. There we go. Yeah. So anyway, how was your day? Well, this is annoying. I would Alt F4, but I don't. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, is this bug back in play now? Okay. I mean, I know there was a bug previously where you had to like press on the timeline to get into the game, but that does not seem to be. Oh. Okay, here we are. Boom. Okay. Everything is solved. We turn on the objective timers. Let's turn chat on as well. It's banger. It's on. Okay. A bit of waiting, but we are into game number 1 of this best of 3 series. It is Lundqvist Lightside up against Anima in NLC Division 2 Spring 2023.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Let's now see if I can do this. I can. Okay, so Lightside are currently stacking up in this bottom bush. They went for a blind bandit toss even. Oh, and Ash. Whoa. Lightside stuck around for a bit longer. They might have found R1. Oh, is that short for Season 10 rank 1? Probably.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, wait. Okay, we currently have a bit too much. This is not supposed to be on. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, I'm gonna fix. The overlay was a bit scuffed. Boom, there we go. Here's the one we're supposed to have for now. We're working on implementing features that will look really fun. For now, team looks like this. Okay, so both junglers will be pathing towards bot lane. Karthus should be full clearing, as that's what the champion wants to do. Wants to power farm as much as possible and just hit that level 6. He's running first strike on the Karthus, exhaust as well, so he could look for some cheeky early gank. We'll see though. And Ornn, as expected, is running the Unsealed Spellbook. And like I said, has kill pressure on towards the Jace at level 6. If he can swap to Ignite, have a reasonable amount of health, maybe come back to lane, swap to Ignite, and he will have lethal with the ultimate plus Ignite combo. You can see that Emp went red Raptors into Gromp and is now looking for maybe an invade. He's looking for a gank in bot lane, actually dodges out on the ward that's in the river. Arthas is on the Krug. There comes the flash bandit from Dr. Chaos on towards the Ashe. Dr. Chaos super low, probably going to be first blood actually, and why is it lagging? And Ashe is super low, probably going to fall to Spike. Emp is coming, Ashe still alive though, running for her life, and she will fall, but probably Spike will do so as well too. The Karthus, who eventually hits the Q, and he lays waste to Spike. 2-1 for Anima squad. I think Dr. Chaos engaged a bit early. And Anima squad punish it well. Or well, it depends. I just want to see it. Dr. Chaos engaged early or Emp went too late. Oh, Arthas is getting caught out by a bandit shot, just getting stopped from recalling. But now Dr. Chaos is just dead. Okay, he stops the recall, but he dies for it. That was so horrific. Dr. Chaos now 0 and 2. And 2 early kills for the Karthus means he gets an early lost chapter building towards. I mean, it's either Ludens or Leandris. Probably Leandris. I mean, maybe it's Ludens. It is the Lethality Varus build. Emp looking for a gank bot lane perhaps, but he was standing or running across vision, so he was spotted out. Ashe still flashless, so Emp is looking for the support of Anima squad, of Anima. I will probably say Anima squad a bunch of times. The TFT trade. And Butchie is getting a nice trade on towards Ornn. Mid lane is ooh, Yone just hit level 6 actually, misses out on 1 Q there. Faded hitting 6 now, it is so, oh my, whoa, Faded knew exactly when he was gonna hit level 6 and he gets the solo kill in mid lane. Faded has come to play. I was just saying that mid lane had been so quiet. Neither of them had reset, but Faded finds the solo kill. And now Butchie flashes on towards Ornn. Ornn has flash though, uses double, doesn't flash. He's so greedy and he goes down for it. Emp is one picking that kill up. That was really weird from Ornn. Very, very greedy not to flash. And the Lightside have now evened up the kill score. And as you can see, Ornn has now hit level 6. He has swapped to Ignite, so he can look for a solo kill in the top lane. Still hasn't leveled up his ultimate though, which is interesting. Oh, there it is. And first dragon was picked up by Anima. It was the Cloud Drake. Second going to be Infernal. And is Ornn going to build Frozen Heart in this one? I feel like it's pretty damn good. I mean, he has Warden's Maid, which is very, very broken first item. He could go for Bami Cinder early on Ornn, but I mean, you don't really need it that much into something like the Jace. So going for full Frozen Heart into Radiant Virtue, probably pretty good. CS is quite even across the board, except for the junglers of course. Karthus with the permanent clearing. 20 CS up on the Vi. Vi has 2 kills, but so does the Karthus. Vincey went for okay. He's going for the all-in in top lane. Will hit the ultimate down toward Butchie. Used Ignite, flash forward, gets the... Yeah, it's gonna be a solo kill for Vincey. He knew his damage on the Ornn. And that's the solo bolo for Vincey. And now Play Alone Forever could be in some trouble here because Dr. Chaos is in mid lane. Yone has to go back to use the ultimate now, but actually Amumu is standing in the way. And now he gets stunned up and he's gonna get taken now 2-0 for Faded now. Spike could be in some trouble bot lane. He is running Cleanse into, well, only Ashe ultimate really. Arthas now going to be the one picking up the mid lane wave. Lady wants to push it in and Dr. Case is here to help. The ultimate from Ashe lands on was Faded and he's going to die. Or maybe he's not, that was so close. Ashe ultimate comes down as well, Dr. Chaos taking some damage. Faded will survive. And let's try this out. Let's take a look at the gold tab. Is it going to work? It is. Right now we can see that Karthus and Akali sitting on the most gold in the game. Currently lacking, I mean, no one really that far behind. Yone is quite, I mean, 600 gold behind Faded right now. I will keep track of those cool statistics as the game goes on. Butchie looking for a play in mid lane here. Hits the EQ on towards Yone. Gets some nice damage. Can he get the insect? He will. On towards Faded. No way, Faded gets another one. Faded gets another one. It's so clean. He gets the dash out because he used the E on his W as well. Faded 3-0 on the Akali. Super nice roam from Butchie. Misses out on a wave top lane, but they get the kill in mid. Oh, and now Ornn looking for a play mid lane. Has ultimate in 10 seconds, spam pinging it, but is standing on top of a control ward that I believe Butchie might have placed. I'm gonna give Butchie full credit for that one. It was definitely Butchie, the top laner for Lightside, who placed that one. Super nice. Second dragon of the game gonna spawn in 1 minute. We can see the Varus Qs start dealing some damage. What was it? Ashe ultimate it was. And Amp is looking mid lane, hits the Q on towards Yone. No way Yone dies again. There's no ultimate for Faded. Yone down to about 30%, but so is Faded. Both mid laners will have TP around the same time. Oh, Bandit on towards Hellman. Cleanse Force throughout, but he's not going to die. Dr. Chaos is. Oh, Faded really low mid lane. Still goes in though. Oh, that's so scary. Can't Faded get the 1v1? Oh my, he gets it, but that's just playing on a knife's edge. And Ornn used the Ornn in top lane, missed it though, or maybe Bo3 flashed it. Actually, sure looks like it. Both top lanes have flashed. And now Ornn could be in some trouble. Drake's about to spawn, but actually who's in some real trouble is Spike. Can he get the return kill? Ashe will not die, neither will Hellman. Super low bot lane of Anima squad, but their health bars are above 0. Also, Vince reset. Now TPing back. Amp is here. No Garden battery available for the Vi. Looks like Amp will just reset, and so Butchie. Second Rift Herald, or Rift Herald, second Dragon of the game will be picked up for Anima squad. Anima, actually, as well. And we will have a Hextech Soul in this game. Don't mind it being Infernal top left. It's Hextech. So I want to take a look at the gold tab once again, actually, and just compare the mid laners. Faded sitting at 4.6k total gold, and Play Alone Forever on the Yone sitting at 3.7k, so it's a 900 gold lead for Faded, and that was the Rift are getting placed mid lane as well. So the gold lead in that lane is just going to grow. Dr. Chaos is here. They're looking for the Ashe, and that's the engage really deep. They will not find it. The Ashe ultimate is used. Dr. Chaos and on towards Yone, forced to flash out as well. Bit deep from Lightside, and the Requiem came in from Carthage as well to just help his teammates. Oh, Lightside are still looking. Ashe ran on top of a ward, and no way, Faded gets on another one. Unstoppable on the Kali 5-0. Did he use ultimate? I think he did, no? Yeah. And the champion that can really take over games is Akali. Oh, yo! Went for the Fate Sealed, but Dr. Chaos had the Hex Flash and got out.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I mean, a fed Akali is one of the most obnoxious things to play against. So we'll see how this game goes. I feel like Akali can just one-shot, 4 out of 5 members on Anima. I have no idea what that says, but it's probably true. Oh, Butchie in trouble top lane. Ashe is here, and Butchie is going to fall. And oh, Ezreal going to pick that one up with across the map. Truce and Barrage. Faded quite low in mid lane. No ultimate for the Yone nor the Akali. Oh, and just sidestepped the Q3. Amp could be looking for Carthage here. Doesn't fancy the 1v1 though. And bandage us into Assault and Battery. On towards the Yone who is dead. Faded is dominating. And oh my god, our Lightside putting all their eggs in one basket or what? Because Faded is 6-0. Super strong on the Akali. I mean, the Yone, he's not even worth that much gold at this point. 0 and 5, not having the best game so far, and he's just getting bullied by so many players. And Dr. Chaos is just living in Anima's bot side jungle right now. There's so much deep vision for Lightside in Anima's bot side jungle. Complete vision there. First item has been completed for Spike as well. It is a Ghost Blade. And yeah, I'm sealing away the bot side. There's so much vision for Lightside there, which makes life so easy for everyone on the bot side. Using the Q on towards Ash. Ash has ultimate, uses it, and the Vi ultimate comes down. This is going to be a dead Ash, right? Dr. Chaos picks that one up as the Varus pulse does not quite hit. The Varus ultimate does so on towards Yone, will go back with this E. Third dragon spawning in 30 seconds. Lightside should be contesting this one. Oh wait, that hits from Akali. She probably goes all in on their Karthus. She still does. And Karthus, what was that pathing? It's the shutdown, and it's just before the dragon is gonna spawn. Requiem comes down onto Butchie. He will not fall. Can reset, has teleport as well. Faded does not, but this should be the dragon going to Lightside. Oh, and Vince actually completed the full Radiant Virtue before going for the Frozen Heart, I see. No TP back from Butchie. Reset now from Faded. Drake is still up. I thought Lightside would go for it on spawn, but here comes the Ashe ultimate on towards Dr. Chaos. Ornn E does not hit. The Searing's charge. Rift Herald gets placed mid lane by Anima. They want this Drake. It will be Soul Point if they get it. And the Mythic item coming down for the Yone now as well before the fight. Lightside using the Hex Gates to get back onto the map. Both Faded and Spike now running towards this mid lane. I don't think I started up Dragon yet, but looks like Anima are going to right now as they get the charge on towards the mid lane out of tower. They will probably not get the tower, but they have started up the Dragon. Lightside now moving in. They have all their ultimates available. They for sure will contest this. Oh, and Dr. Chaos going deep here. Finds the ultimate on towards two people. It's going to be a dead Ash for sure. But actually play alone forever gets one. And why did the game freeze? Never mind, we're back into action. And well, some people died. Karthus goes down. Faded is in the middle of everyone. Is godlike, gets a double kill. Maybe gets triple, now gets out. And Vin say that Karthus passive. And the Ornn is probably going to fall into the Jace. So does Varus though. Can Butchie, he will dodge out on the Mystic Shot from the Ezreal, dodges out on W as well. And Faded tries to look for Hellman. Can he get on towards him? The EQ from Butchie lands. Oh, and that's the shutdown. Faded gets that one. Legendary 9 and 0. 25 stacks Medjars for the Akali even. And Lightside still don't go for the Dragon. So there will probably be another Dragon fight. But, I mean, okay, let's take a look at the gold tab once again. Because, yeah, Faded is sitting at 8,700 gold right now. Which is a lot. Yone is sitting at 5.9k. He's the poorest in the game except for the supports. And we are once again on towards the Dragon. I think Anima will contest this because they really want the soul point. Requiem is up for the Karthus as well. And actually all ultimates except for the Ornn, and Yone ultimate is up. Yone ultimate is gonna come up in just a second. Yone will though. Fairy goes in with the ultimate. Is invisible, just goes out, and is Drake getting taken at the same time? Drake is down to 1.9k, but Karthus will come in here, will be smited away by Emp though. No smite still this time, and Karthus is going to die for it as well eventually. It's a shutdown, and Faded is legendary, probably going to fall to the Ashe though, falls to the Requiem, gets taken down. Vince looking for a bit more perhaps, has already used the ultimate, and our Lightside going to look for the Baron. I don't think they can. Although there's two people from Anima in bot lane. They don't have the quickest Baron. But they will get the mid lane outer tower as Butchie tanks 2 tower shots. Emp steals with the blue buff of the backhand of that play. We're 20 minutes into the game. Let's take a look at how the gold graph has looked throughout this game. So as we can see, Anima has been in the goal lead for most of the game, but as of these recent fights, Lightside are now in the goal lead for pretty much the first time in the game. It's quite even though, it's quite even. Baron, of course, has spawned, but we are back to side laning as normal. We can see Jason bot lane, Akali split pushing top lane, but there is more members of Lightside in this top lane. Emp is here, and so is Dr. Chaos. Every single one of the members from Lightside here has their ultimate available. Fate Seal, of course, available for play along forever as well. And Ashe and Karthus are in the vicinity. And I suppose Anima should know that Lightside really want to play around this Akali, because she is insanely strong. So either you can play into it or you can play away from it, but right now they're not really playing into it. Elon forever goes on towards Dr. Chaos, of course, can just go back with the E, and he will even dodge out on the CC from the banish shots. Really nice buffer there. Two items completed for both AD carries. It's the Navori plus Essence Reaver for Hellman. Meanwhile, the Yumus plus Manamune for Spike, which is currently sitting at 279 stacks. Butchie also went for the Manamune, fully stacked. Once Varus gets 360 stacks, gets the more mana and will deal even more damage. Oh, Vinsei going on towards Butchie here. Misses on the searing charge though. Butchie doesn't deal too much damage to the Jace at this point. Probably needs an LDR. As the Ashe arrow misses mid lane but almost hits Butchie in the jungle. And we have a bit of a calm before the storm in this one. Drake spawning in 1 minute 30 seconds. I think this has been the least activity we've had throughout the entire game, because it's been quite explosive. We have 28 kills in 23 minutes. And Vi is only behind 30 CS on this Karthus. I say only because Karthus is a huge power farmer. Butchie is up about 30 CS in top lane, which is, I mean, to be expected, and that CS lead should not shrink. Oh, and Yon is just not allowed to step up to the wave. He is up in farm, but he is down a lot in gold. Still the same level as Faded though. This is the live patch. It's 12.4. No, it's not 14. 12.4. No, wait. 12 is season 13. 13.4. I'm trolling. And looks like Butch or Faded might be going on towards the Yon, getting down to 50% HP. Now Dragon spawns in 15 seconds, and I feel like Faded should probably TP down. He's the most fed member on Lightside, and Lightside want to contest. Good contest. Because I feel like they win at this point with such a strong Akali who can assassinate anyone she gets onto. The first ornament has come down, apart from the Ornn item itself. Ornn's Mythic, the Liandry's has been upgraded. It's called like Liandry's Liament or something? I don't know, something like that. Liament? I don't know. And, well, with no real contest, Lightside get their second dragon of the game. They get another Hextech, which gives attack speed and CDR. Ashe arrow gets thrown down mid lane, but it was a field goal. And wait, I was saying that Butchie should be getting LDR. He's getting Cyrildas, of course, not LDR. And the pings coming down top lane. They might be looking towards Fade. The Dr. Chaos is quite close. He is around the corner. And I feel like Yone is getting to lane, I mean, surprisingly decent, considering he's 9 kills down on the Akali. Now picked up this Infinity Edge as well. So he now has 100% crit on the Yone. And Yone, of course, is a champion that scales really well. His late game is quite absurd. Dr. Chaos might be in some trouble if arrow comes down, but it doesn't. Oh, and here comes the all-in from Fade. Yeah, this is going to be a dead Yone who will be forced to E back, uses... Oh, almost survives, and now Faded down to half HP, goes in Dr. Chaos and just makes sure that Faded gets out. He has flash as well, Dr. Chaos. Shows felt quite scary, but everyone gets out for Lightside. Are they going to turn towards the Baron? Probably not. Oh, but this... Oh! And face the Q, but it flashes over the wall. They get on towards the carpet and they want to kill the jungler of Anima. They get him as well. And this is going to be a dead Vi from the Requiem, right? Yeah, it goes down to the dot. Faded is in the enemy jungle. Another Ash arrow misses. Butchie flashing. Oh, what? That interaction is so BS. Butchie still alive. Flash over the wall from Ash, so he gets out. And Helma will go down to the Q from Varus. Did you see that interaction? Oh, Faded tries to E over the wall. Couldn't do so apparently. And Spike picks up another one. Double kill for him now. No ultimate for the Ornn. Faded running for his life. Still a shutdown. So strong on the Akali. Ezreal, I think, E flashed. But Jace had already pressed E. Oh my god. Vince gets Faded. Gets the shutdown. Flash commitment. Gets the shutdown on towards the Akali. So Ezreal went for the E flash, but Jace smacked him with the hammer right back to where he started. That was, yeah, an interaction, which he played baseball with Hellman pretty much. Here comes another ornament. It's the Immortal Field body gets upgraded. And the Yone and the Ash arrow. Movement speed from humans helped him dodge that one. There we go, there's another one. The Blood Word for both Yone and Ezreal. And last but not least, level 17, Ash will also get her mythic upgraded. Correct upgrade order, I would say. I mean, apart from the fact that he upgraded the Leandris first, which is not ideal, because Leandris upgrade gives you more mana, and the mana you don't really need it, so that's a completely wasted resource. But I mean, upgrading it also gives Karthus more AP, and when Karthus presses R, when he has first strike, he gets more gold, so I mean, yeah. It works. He lands from Faded, he won't backflip onto Yone though. Not this time. Drake up in 20 seconds. Another Ash arrow comes and goes. Quite short cooldown. And here's a Bandit toss on towards Vince, who will probably just get a blast cone and get out. Oh, and now Fede goes for the all-in on towards the Yone. He did so much damage actually on the Akali. And no way Yone wins. There's the E actually. Yone is just dead, no? Yeah. But Faded dies. It's a 1-for-1. The 1-and-7 Yone kind of finds the 1v1 against the 12-and-2 Akali. And now Anima are on towards the dragon, and Ash is super dead here, but the dragon has been taken down. Chaos now on towards Hellman, use the cleanse, and Dr. K is going to fall. Horn gets used, and it is a dodge from Amp. And I don't understand at all why the insanely strong Akali is not grouped up with the team. Try to assassinate in the fights. It makes no sense at all to me. The Anathema is now completed for the Ornn as well, probably going on to Faded. Since he is pretty much the only magic damage for Lightside. So Ornn can build full armor. I mean, he's still going for magic resist, never mind. Varus has some magic damage as well as a Mumu. But Anathema should be going on to the Akali regardless. Chaos could go for Ashe here, but we don't know what the rest of the team is, so it would be quite risky. Yone. Oh, Chaos follows! And that's so well played. The Ashe arrow hits though, and actually the re-engage, and Yone is the one going to win in this one. The Requiem gets a kill there, but Yone will fall eventually, but the Anima has came with all of their team here, and Fade is now going to be in trouble. Actually goes back in on towards Ashe, gets the Sonias, and he will survive for now. Hellman could go in on towards him, will not for now. Flash out from Amp. Hellman goes in. Butchie flash in on towards Ashe, gets one. Tries to find Hellman as well, but he won't find it, it goes down. Oh my god, everyone's trying to be the hero, but it ends up being their demise. And Lindsay trying to find Fade once again, flash, and he gets him. And Anima start up the Baron. I mean, Ornn can tank it, but it's a 3 versus 2, and the poke from Spike is quite scary to deal with. And Dr. Chaos is coming as well. Ultimate from Varus. I mean, this is going to be some nice damage on towards Ornn, right? Tries to go for the steal, and Ornn is the one who picks it up actually. And M still goes in, and they get 1 kill at least. Carter's will falls. Hellman are going in, and the Ornn horn gets sounded as well. They go on towards Chaos, it flashes out. Ashe ult going to hit no one. There's Baron for Anima. Let's once again take a look at the individual gold of the players. And Hellman actually really wealthy on the Ezreal. He's rebuilt Sonias to just not get assassinated by Faded. That's a clever pickup in my opinion. Definitely not the best item in all games, but when you're playing against something like the Akali, who has so much burst, Sonias is really good. And another Ashe arrow. I mean, okay, these Ashe arrows, I mean, surely one has to hit, right? Faded now looking on towards the Ashe. He gets slowed. He will not find anything. Tries to find Shuriken toss, but he doesn't. Dragon up in 55 seconds. Lightside already in the river. Oh, and an engage on towards Hellman, super deep, but he has the Sonias, so the Vi ultimate does nothing. But he still get on towards him. Cleanse gets used on it, gets out. But the Chaos going to fall here. Lindsay gets on towards everyone, but Ashe has already fallen. Faded is now in the middle of everything, has no flash, going to fall as well. Only one standing for Lightside is Butchie and Spike with 1 HP. Arthas and Ashe have fallen, but Yone will surely pick up this dragon on spawn. The barrage does not land. Spike will reset, Butchie will reset, and Anima gets the inner tower and will now turn towards the dragon. No smite for Ornn with the Unsealed Spellbook. But this game has turned in the favor of Anima, who now feels like they have a pretty good grip of this since they just claimed the Hextech Soul for themselves. Oh, and actually what? You can see I had no idea, but yeah, you can see the Baron power play, top right, how much gold they've gotten with it. I had no idea this was in this as well. But yeah, 3,800, 3,900 gold swing in the favor of Anima since they got at Baron, so quite a good value. They also picked up the Hextech Soul, so they're now really strong. Elder obviously spawning in 5 minutes, and I mean, if Lightside can get Elder, then obviously anything can happen. But at this point, it feels like Anima are in the driver's seat. 5,000 gold lead, and it's way more than that if you take the Soul into consideration. And Hextech Soul with Ash Ezreal is quite strong as well. Heart is sitting at 4 items. I mean, he can just press R before the fights and deal so much damage. Just force Lightside off of the objectives, off of the towers. And the Ash arrow lands, but there's not that much damage to follow up. Oh, they're looking for something here. Lightside going really deep here. On towards the Cartus. Can he find him? They still haven't killed him. He's still alive, and he will go down eventually to Dr. Chaos. Hellman is really low as well. Here comes the Requiem. Dr. Chaos is definitely going to fall. Faded uses the Sonya's late. Now trying to get out, maybe getting on towards the Ashe even. Will ult in on towards the Ashe, but Ashe has her arrow and Faded will go down. And not that much damage from the Varus. Fate Shield is available for the Yone, and he just goes in on towards Spikes, who dies immediately. Emp going in, 1v4 here. Q's out. And it's 2v4 right now. Can Anima end the game is what I'm wondering. I think they will look for it. They find the first inhibitor tower as well as inhibitor. Maybe they just go for the inhibitor mid as well. They could look for the end, but they don't have that big of a wave. Ultimate lands on towards Butchie. Butchie flash out though, and they ult in from Emp on towards Hellman. Emp will fall. Ornn is now 1 HP. Dr. Chaos is up once again. They will get first next tower down to half HP, but they will not find the victory. And Vincey is going to fall the flash. He forgot about the Hextech Gate. And Dr. Chaos is in trouble here. Yone goes over the wall and it's now unstoppable. He was 1 and 8 at one point in this game. Ezreal now full build. GA picked up for Yone. Cartus almost full build. And Anima are now looking for the Baron. 25 seconds from now it's going to spawn, and at this point it feels like it's just game over, to be honest. Lightside have to find a miracle, but what are they gonna find? Maybe they can find the Cartus, but even if Cartus dies, he will have the Requiem in his afterlife. They can look for the Yone. He has the GA. Ezreal has Sonya's. So even though Lightside has an extremely strong Akali, they can't really find anyone to one-shot. And Lightside will just have to give up the Baron. Maybe hoped for an Elder flip somehow. Oh, and that's interesting. I don't think that Anima had to reset there at all, because they just came out of base. So they actually just wasted about 30 seconds of Baron, which is, I mean, they basically wasted one wave to play on. I don't feel like they had that. Maybe they got enough gold for like pots or anything, something like that. But there were no big item pickups after they recalled it. We are now of course looking for the bot lane and the mid lane inhibitors. Top lane is pushing in, they already have taken that one. Lightside have to try to find something. Faded and Chaos getting spotted out, and this is probably going to be the demise of Lightside and Doom. Dr. Chaos will fall, won't even have the time to use ultimate stopwatch. Sonya's actually gets used by Faded to dodge out on the Requiem. And Vince is unkillable on the Ornn. First or second inhibitor tower falls. They will now look for the mid lane one as well. Faded running for his life, Hellman chasing him. And it looks like third inhibitor for sure going to fall. Balon forever goes really deep, takes some damage, but it will not go down. SG still. And it goes on towards the Arctis, who almost dies, but he will not get taken down. They find the Ash, they find something. What else can they find? Butchie will lose his life, and so will Emp. Actually, Emp is still alive. But there, his spike falling, Emp recalling. But he has nothing to recall to, because Anima will take game 1. Wow. Yeah, that's game 1. Anima take that one, and oh my lord. Lightside had a legendary Akali super early into the game, and for some reason Faded would not group. Faded was playing split push the entire game against the 1 and 5, 1 and 6, 1 and 7, whatever, Yone. I mean, he even got 1v1. He almost got 1v1, but the Yone died from the Carter's ultimate. And what's the point in killing Yone in side lane? He's already useless. Why not group up for the objectives and win the fights and win, I mean, the game for your team? Solo killing him is cool and all. I mean, I guess it proves something in the 1v1 that you gapped the enemy mid or whatever. But Jesus Christ. Group up for the objectives is what I'm feeling after that one. When you have someone that strong, they should not be. I mean, the only way Akali split push is if it's not Akali. If it's a champion that can split push and like really just hammer down those towers and force Anima to go there with 2 or 3 members. But yeah, Akali is an assassin. She doesn't really do that. She doesn't really split push. So makes no sense for me at all that they would not group up for the objectives. And eventually Anima find enough good fights, and they purchase defensive items so they will not get assassinated, and they win the game. 41-minute game. Going to go into a break after that one, and we will have game 2 in a while. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are into draft for game number 2. This time around, Lightside on the blue side. Lightside lost game number 1, so therefore Anima must have won, right? So, blue side for Lightside, they ban away 2 out of the 3 champions that Anima played last game. So they ban away the Karthus, they ban away the Ashe, and they also ban away Sylas. Meanwhile, the bans for Anima quite similar. Caitlyn, Heimer, just like game 1. They also ban away the Karma. That's the 3rd ban, which was actually banned by them in the 2nd ban rotation last time around. Alright, so Lightside lost in what was, I mean, in my opinion, kind of a tilter. So they have to really quickly, I mean, probably untilt after that one and just say, yeah, this is what went wrong, guys. This is what we have to do better next time around. Let's not let this happen again. In my opinion, they... Well, as I've already explained, they should not have split pushed with the super fed member. That's not really a split pusher. Let's see how they adapt in this one. They have locked the Maokai in. Maokai was nerfed a bit. His saplings were... The cooldown was increased quite a lot. I think it's 14 seconds now. It was down... I think it's 40 seconds flat. It was scaling down to 10 seconds earlier. I think it was something like that. His Q now deals a bit more damage, but yeah, they nerfed his saplings, which were the most oppressive part. And Anima lock in the Sejuani Orianna combo. When you play Sejuani, you really want I mean, having double melee, like mid and top, is really nice. But they don't have that. I mean, it also could be Sejuani top lane, of course, but it's most likely Sejuani jungle. And having melee solo laners with Sejuani is so nice. Looks like Lightside have locked in the Tristana, which could definitely beat this Tristana mid as an answer into the Orianna. We know Faded played Tristana last Sunday up against 42, and I mean, popped off on that. Time will tell though. And it's the Gnar hover and the Gnar lock-in for Lightside. And they will definitely take the L in this one. If I were Anima, I would... Would I lock top lane here? Nah, probably wouldn't. Don't really need to, cause... yeah, they will. Yeah, I mean... Olaf could also be flex, it could be played jungle, but yeah, Olaf is a really, really strong champion, in my opinion. A bit too strong, actually. Should... Wait, what? Okay, so either Anima forgot which champions Lightside picked, or they banned away the Jace because they think it's a potential that Tristana goes bot lane and they put Jace mid. I mean, Jace is obviously not going top lane since Lightside locked Gnar. Yeah, I don't really understand the Jace ban. I mean, it can only be played mid, and that's if Lightside put Tristana bot lane, which, I mean, I guess they can. And he gets banned out by Anima, and Lightside banned the Zeri. Last ban should definitely be targeted towards bot lane from Lightside as well. Ashe has been taken out, Caitlyn, Heimer, Karma, Annie, Varus maybe as well. Zeri was taken out. There's so many bot lane bans in this one. And when you have an Olaf, Orianna, Sejuani, Sivir seems quite nice. How do you answer something like the Sivir? We'll now see if Tristana is a flex. It could be played bot lane, of course. I have no clue what's nice to pick into the Sivir, but that is a champion. And that champion also gets locked in. Okay, so we will have a Seraphine game on our hands. Now, is Seraphine the support, or is Seraphine gonna be played by Spike? Is he gonna be carry or support? Oh. So, okay, so it's the Seraphine Rakan for Lightside. Oh, but it could be Seraphine mid, I guess, and Tristana ADC with Rakan. I mean, I don't know. Sivir Lulu seems reasonable. So, I feel like Tristana Rakan makes a lot of sense in my ears. But just thinking about the player that Faded is. Oh, is it a Blitzcrank lock-in? Oh, it is. I feel like Faded wouldn't play Seraphine, but I don't know, maybe it does. Yeah, interesting. As we'll get into the actual draft quite soon. Let me go here. Seraphine Rakan. And the Blitzcrank into Seraphine. Seraphine obviously an immobile champion. But there's a Rakan, there's a Tristana, there's Gnar quite. I mean, oh, you can hook the Maokai who's quite immobile, but it will probably be kind of tanky. The Blitzcrank, I mean, gets extra movement speed from the Sivir ultimate. Maybe. Both teams are ready. Oh, both teams are ready now. And we are into the real champion select. Yeah, it's Gnar versus Olaf in the top lane, or Gnar versus Sejuani, but probably Gnar versus Olaf. And I mean, Olaf can just ghost you down level 1. I mean, so Olaf can walk into lane, throw an axe. If it lands, he can just ghost and run into you. If that happens, then you've already messed up as Gnar. That's really bad. And yeah, you probably have to flash if you don't want to take like 350 damage level 1, which is yeah, not something you want to do. And what you can do is, I mean, wait to skill up an ability as Gnar in that lane, and you can take E if things get weird level 1. We'll see how Butcher plays it though. I feel like it's definitely Doran's shield and yeah, just defensive runes game. Jungle is Sejuani versus Maokai. We'll see how good Maokai is after the nerfs. Like I said, the E was the most obnoxious part of the champion. So they nerfed the saplings. They have lower base damage, they have lower scaling, they slow... I mean, maybe they did something with the slow as well. I'm gonna look real quick. I have the patch notes up. Let's look what they did to Maokai. So, the Q has more max health damage from capping out at 3% of target's max health to capping out at 4% of target's max health. And the sapling toss went from a 10-second flat cooldown to 14-second flat cooldown, so that's a big increase. The base damage was nerfed by 5 per level. The AP scaling was reduced from 35% AP to 25%. And the... let's see here, the slow... okay, the slow got buffed on the HP, the health scaling, but it was nerfed on the AP scaling. So you get, from getting 4% increased slow per 100 AP you had, you now get a 1% increased slow per 100 AP. And the health scaling was, I mean, it was 0.9% slow per 100 bonus health. Now it's 1% per 100 bonus health. It's not a huge increase there either. All in all, huge nerf on Maokai's E. His Q now deals a bit more damage. And we will see how he fares in this one. Trying to look through the patch if there was anything else cool. Oh yeah, they nerfed Demonic Embrace. They have capped the damage it deals to jungle monsters to, well, slow down the clear speed of that item a bit. It was a bit too strong apparently. Another interesting one. They buffed Malphite's armor scaling. I feel like Malphite is non-champion right now. But I mean, into the right comp, into high AD comps, he should be really good. He's like okay. But now they buffed his armor scaling on his W, the thunderclap. So I mean, if people go full AD, he can just clap him real hard. But yeah, going through the matchups. Mid lane, Tristana versus Orianna. Tristana can probably shove in the Orianna early game when she's lacking a bit of that wave clear. Before she's gotten the lost chapter at least, when she has pretty much an infinite mana pool. But before that, I feel like Tristana will get some early pressure. Can go TP, can go Ignite in this matchup, we'll see. We should be seeing that Dr. Chaos and Emp should be roaming up into this mid lane. Because it feels like, yeah. I mean, we saw... At least some of us saw Faded Tristana on last Sunday where he popped off. And let's see if he can get the same result in this one. Lightside currently down 1 game, so they need something like that. Bot lane is Seraphine versus Rakan. No, it's Seraphine and Rakan versus Sivir and Blitzcrank. I feel like if a hook lands onto the Seraphine, then that's a very dead Seraphine in a lot of scenarios. And I have no clue if Lightside bot lane ever wins. I feel like they might just poke. And we will see how that one goes. Doesn't feel like the most exciting lane that there is. We'll see though. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it's completely crazy. But it feels like Spike being on a champion like the Seraphine, a bit of a safer champion, means that Spike can go on adventures on the map, roam top lane, roam mid lane, play with his jungler to try to unlock the rest of the map and try to get the rest of the map ahead. Kind of just tank bot lane a bit and play for the other lanes. Most likely mid lane. I don't feel like they're gonna play for Gnar into Olaf. Maybe if they do so pre-6, but after 6, don't really think they will. Let's see if we get into game faster this time. Oh, we did. I see. We are into the game already. First one was, the loading screen was super slow, but I mean, here we are. This is game number 2. It's Lundqvist Lightside versus Anima. Anima currently up 1-0 in NLC Division 2.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Switch the teams. And it's like this, right? Yep. And this time Anima are the ones running straight into bottom bush.
Until minions spawn.
They are going for the invade as well, but Lightside have this ward. This is pure solo queue. Really? Is this the invade they're going for when they have Blitzcrank on the team? Well, Lightside are aware of it. Butchie has used this opportunity to ward enemy red buff. And of course, Anima gets very good information on where Emp will start. Emp going to start blue buff with the leash from Butchie. And Exidara on the Sejuani starting red buff leashless. And Blitzcrank is a bit late to lane. They won't miss XP. Gives Lightside priority though. And yeah, both top laners starting with the Doran's shield. Maybe a hook onto Chaos here? No, Blitzcrank was looking for it. They are level 1 currently, and yeah, Blitzcrank goes a bit far up there, takes half its HP, but now they will look for something here. Anima look for something, ignite onto the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is super low, I'm not sure what they're doing. Hook misses as well, and this should be first blood for Lightside. Spike flashing on towards Blitzcrank, Spike quite low, not taken down yet though. First blood for Spike, and Hellman probably going to fall. Chaos going to 1v1 him, and it's a double kill for Lightside. 2-1 there in that exchange. That was really weird, really weird from Anima, and Lightside come out on top. And Spike even has a TP, so he's already back in lane. They shoved that one in, and Anima will miss some XP in that one. Yeah, like I said, this matchup in top lane, not the best one for Nor. At any point, Olaf can just find an all-in and kill you. And we should expect to see Butchie be down in farm in this matchup. And now an engage onto the Sejuani, who has flash. He found the Skullcrab flash into the Q from the Sejuani. Super low though. Emp still trying to find her, but she will live for now. But there comes the flash engage, and Emp finds it with a buffed Q damage. Oh. Yeah. If that first Q landed from Olaf, then Butchie would probably been dead there, but Butchie still takes a lot of damage, and hook from Blitzcrank on towards the Mauk guy. Olaf is really low here. I mean, Butchie might be able to find a cheeky kill here. Q into auto flash E for the bounce plus hyper proc could be lethal, but of course Olaf has the W, Butchie has to be very careful. The jump from Faded on towards the Triss, on towards the Orianna. And Olaf of course has life still built into his passive, so he sustains quite nicely, also running cookies. Not sure why Olaf is running cookies actually. Boots plus approach velocity seems like the best one. Which is now trying to freeze this top lane wave. Will do so indeed. Olaf will just reset. Oh, he won't actually. He stays. And Fade that sees that. He might look for something, but he's on top of vision. Oh, but did Fade dodge out? He rocket jumped into the Herald Pit. Did he dodge the vision? I mean, Sejuani is on Gromp. Fade that is probably in trouble here. He has no W right now. And he's 1v1ing the Sejuani. Butchie running up on towards the Olaf. I mean, yeah, rocket jump out from Faded. Olaf flash ghosted onto Faded. Faded who will just now reset and TP back to lane. Misses out on some minions though, but Emp is there to collect it. I mean, it was a creative attempt from Faded, I have to say. Oh, Butchie. I mean, Butchie is almost mega. He will not expect Olaf though, and he will not be mega. Oh wait, he's gonna ult for the wave. I think he's gonna ult for the wave instantly. Yeah. And now Olaf goes. And Olaf hits 6. Yeah. Wait. But Butchie has flash though, and I think he can turn this actually. Olaf is quite low. No Q for Butchie right now. He's gonna have to flash to Olaf. He does, which he gets out. Maybe Anima was looking at Butchie playing Gnar last time, noticing how he was very eager to use his ultimate on the wave. Butchie gets out with his life though, TP's back to lane, builds Tabby's first item, very nice against Olaf. First dragon is the ocean one. No one has really been looking for it at this point. Should see some more attention onto it now, as we see the junglers doing their second buff clear. Oh, faded, going on towards the Orianna, who's quite low on mana. Shockwave is available, but once again, he's really low on mana. Use the Shockwave, but well, faded is a bit lower than Orianna, but still has the Buster Shot available. Could still look for an all-in, but Sejuani is quite close. Blitzcrank is running towards mid lane as well. Is Faded gonna reset here? It does actually. And I mean, Orianna is almost can't really push the wave that fast. But as the Tristana resets, Anima now start up the Rift Herald. I mean, can they do this though? They don't take it that fast, and Maoka is in the river. Tristana is just coming off of a reset, but it's down to 2.5k. It looks like they might have it. The Maoka ultimate is available, but it's already dead. You find it. One thing I want you guys to take a look at is the level of Anima Squad's support right now. Blitzcrank is a level 4, meanwhile Dr. Chaos is level 6. And just, I mean, if we take a look at the XP tab, Blitzcrank is very far behind in XP right now. Obviously Blitzcrank doesn't really need insane amount of XP, but this is a very squishy Blitzcrank. Only level 4 right now. Lightside looking towards the dragon right now, down to 3k. Sejuani is of course quite close as well. This is going to be a contest from Anima, and where Butchie probably gonna get engaged on in top lane. Goes Molaf, no flash for Butchie, and Orianna gets out. Faded almost finds it, but Drake goes down. Lightside finds that one, and there's the flash in from Faded. Finds Play on forever. Now Blitzcrank super low. Faded with a really deep rocket jump falls to Hellman. And Anima look for even more chaos. He lives for now. The W is out. Will maybe survive. Flashing for Hellman. Double kill. Looks for even more. Emp has to flash away. Sejuani looking for the chase. And that will be the end of that play. We're now 3-1. Lightside did find the Drake. But they were a bit... Oh. Blitzcrank? Is just dead here, no? Yeah. Spike gets a free kill. Rift Herald gets placed mid lane. Emp is here to try to defend the tower though. And Spike is well no encore though, but they look towards the Sejuani. Maoka almost gets one shot, will survive though. And now they engage on towards Hellman and the Sejuani. Sejuani lives, but will go down to the E-flash from Spike. And that seems to work just like Q-flash on Morgana. It doesn't. Blitzcrank still level 4 by the way. Just hit 5. Lightside find one plate mid lane there as well. And that's the Leandris picked up for Spike 11 minutes into the game. First item completed. Hellman now looking to reset, probably has enough for his mythic items after those 2 kills. Does indeed, picks up the Kraken on that reset. Now Vince getting 2 plates in top lane. Oh, Butcher building the early Executioner up against Olaf deals so much damage actually, but he dodges out on his own Q, and he won't have another boomerang toss. Otherwise it for sure would have been a solo kill. He still goes for it though, jumps forward, and one more auto into the ultimate. Butcher still finds the solo kill. Really nice pickup, and that was so much damage. Nora actually looks like a champion that you might want to play. Super nice buffer from Faded on the rocket grab. And now Emp looking bot lane. There is a Sejuani defending Hellman though. What are Anima looking for? They're looking for the Guttle, but Lightside want to look for the Blitzcrank. The Maokai ultimate does hit on towards him, but it should be a dead support. Like I said earlier, super low level Blitzcrank doesn't really have that much of stats right now, and he gets taken down. First kill on the board for Faded. Faded could be in trouble though. Goes in mid lane. What? He's crazy! And he actually finds the... Oh, this guy... Yeah, I mean, he finds the solo kill mid lane when he for sure should not have been looking for it. It feels like, but he does, and he will now get plates. One plate at least before he resets. It is available for the Anna, who's up in 15 seconds. I mean... yeah, somehow Faded finds the 1v1 there. Obviously there was no shockwave for Orianna, so that was probably why he pulled the trigger. He now gets the Kraken Slayer, TP's back to mid lane, both mid lanes TPing back. Mythic completed for Faded, not completed for Play Alone Forever though. And Blitzcrank is just going to be Daddy Rocket, jump on towards him and gets the shield, but there's another rocket jump and he will fall. Ulti from Olaf now running straight into Butchie, but Butchie has a 2-level lead in top lane. Sage should not be that confident going into Butchie right now, and I mean Butchie just crunches away. And the Butchie has a 10 CS lead. Remember earlier I was saying that we should expect to see him at the CS deficit in this one, but he is not. And now Orianna in trouble, has flash, but he is charmed up and she is going to fall once again. Out of nowhere, Faded is on a rampage. And can Lightside find the tower here? They had the demolish from Faded, and they will do so. First third of the game falling. Which he could go for an all-in if the Q just hits there. Since there was no Ragnarok for the Olaf. Yeah, I was thinking Olaf can't really reset here. Olaf's playing without TP. Lightside start up the second dragon of the game. Attacking towards the soul, and there's no contest in this one. Chemtech soul this time around. Which, in my opinion, is the most uninteresting soul. I mean, every other soul, you can feel the soul doing something. With a mountain soul, you get a shield. With cloud soul, you get faster when you press R and stuff like that. With infernal, there's a big explosion when you shoot people. Same with Hextech, there's even a spark that goes along with it. But with Chemtech, it's just when you're below half HP, deal 10% more damage, take 10% less damage. You don't feel it. It's just there. I mean, obviously it does things, but you can't feel it, Riot. It has to feel good. Obviously, the last Chemtech soul was completely busted. The one that was around for like 3 patches last year before they removed it completely. Oh, looks like Anima might be looking for a dive onto Butchie. While Faded taking the bot lane out of tower. Lightside are looking for even more bot lane. Anima started up the Rift Herald, but Lightside might look for a dive on towards Orianna here. Nature's Grasp coming in now for Maokai. Orianna could flash forward, but she won't. She's just going to fall here. Maokai going to tank the tower, use the W. Actually has to flash out, but Faded is unstoppable. And yeah, Lightside seems to be following the game plan quite well, playing into Faded because Dr. Chaos and Amp are both here. And Faded will now pick up solo local gold for the bot lane inner tower as well. So Chemtech Soul is kind of like Sona. Sona provides so many like invisible things to the team. Because all you want is damage, right? That's everything everyone always wants. Sona gives so much like shielding, damage reduction. She has Sona has an exhaust built into her kit. Her W, like power cord, is an exhaust. But you don't see that. So you feel like when you're playing with Sonas, it's just useless. That's why so many bot laners despise playing with Sona. And Sona is exactly like Chemtech Soul. You can't feel it. Obviously it's there, but you can't feel or see it. I'm really glad they removed the camouflage zones though. I remember... Oh, did have some action here top lane. 4 members of Anima on the top side. Eos is here, going to be in trouble. Ults the Sivir and the Sejuani, going to get onto Blitzcrank as well, and saves his mid laner for now. Emp is currently 1v1ing Orianna, dealing so much damage to her. Faded is surely going to die here. Already has flash, deals so much damage onto her Hellman, but it is the shutdown. Now TP coming in for Butchie, almost builds up the Mega. Will be going Mega, but it's so deep and he doesn't get it up before he dies. What was the TP? And now Anima going for even more. Nice encore though. And here comes Dr. Chaos. Olaf gets taken down. There was such a nice ultimate from Spike. They're now cutting away. Hellman is super low. I don't really feel... I mean, the hook lands on towards Chaos, but he should be able to dash out. Dash on towards Sejuani. Flash in from Hellman. Spike still alive. Flashes over the wall. Gets out. I thought Anima would not be able to chase, but they proved me wrong. And it's a 3 for 3 in the end, I believe. No, 3 for 2 in favor of Anima. Yeah, I remember Chemtech Soul being so sad when you were playing Rengar. Rengar was played a bit during that the beginning of last season. And when you flipped and got the Chemtech Soul, you were very sad. But then they patched it so that Rengar could jump in the camouflage zones, which was completely insane. It went from being so sad for Rengar to being the best soul he could possibly get. It was completely broken. And then, thankfully, Riot removed Chemtech because it was not fun. They tested out Chemtech Soul in, I think it was like all random Earth or something. So they tested it out in a for fun game mode, and of course people said it was fun because it was in a for fun game mode. And then Riot implemented it into competitive, which was not as fun. Butchie now in trouble, dodges out on the hook though with a nice sidestep, had flash available if you needed to use it, but he got out regardless. And now Anima might get the mid lane out of tower here. They will indeed, but Lightside get the 3rd dragon of the game. And they now have mid prio. Anima in Lightside's topside jungle now. Lightside will get away. Butchie almost mega. Currently not hitting anything. Hitting once now to build a bit close to the Mega Gnar. But he will save it. Oh, Faded is caught with a hook. Nice encore though. Hits 2 people. Chaos going deep. But will be forced to back off though. Sejuani going over the wall and Anima are going on towards Spike. Can they face here? Butchie is mega. And the Nature's Grasp is a really good disengage tool here. Actually, Lightside could have maybe re-engaged with Mega there. They will back off, so Faded is up in 20 seconds, has TP available. And now, no Mega Gnar. Will be exhausted for 15 seconds, then he can start building Rage once again. And Anima will not start the Baron. If Lightside get caught up, the Blitzcrank are going for some shenanigans, and TP coming in for Faded. And Orianna, see, we're trying to base and just doesn't. And this will mean Lightside start the Baron off. That was such a greedy recall from the Orianna. This will probably cost on the Baron. Blitzcrank now deep as well. And he's going to fall to Faded. He goes really deep. They should now turn back on towards the Baron. Faded can be over the wall. He has the buster shot, can shoot the Sejuani away if he tries to go for the steal. Butcher is one who's playing zone control though. Stops the recall of Sejuani, and he's just being the bouncer right now. No one is allowed near the Baron. They can see the Sejuani recalling, and Lightside will get the first Baron of the game off of a really nice pick. And Lightside will now pick up standing gold here. Top lane our tower going to fall. They're going to try to pressure the map for as long as possible. Reset. And look at the Baron. They have Baron for 2 minutes 30 seconds. And look what spawns in just under 3 minutes. It's the Dragon. And it's a potential soul for Lightside. They will want to push a lot. Get as much gold as possible. Reset. Get up back onto the map. And try to claim the soul for themselves. The one thing standing in their way though is a 7-1-1 Severe Hellman. 3 items right now. Really, really strong. He has 7 out of 8 kills for Anima. And Butchie could be in trouble bot lane, but he has Mega Gnar very, very soon. So he should just be completely fine. I mean, even if he dies, it's fine. Lightside gets the inner tower here. And they will find even more. Some chip damage onto the inhibitor tower, not more than that though. And Blitzcrank is still looking for Butchie in bot lane, and Butchie now stepping up. Respecting a potential dive from Anima, not stepping up actually. Blitzcrank now on the flank in mid lane, currently unspotted by Lightside. Olaf running there as well. Butchie sensing something, is trying to run up towards his team as well. TP is available for the Gnar. Like to find the inner tower. And are Anima looking for an engage here? No. That's 3 towers for Lightside. 2 in top lane, 1 in mid lane. They will now reset 1 minute 20 until Drake. You find the mythic item for Maokai, getting picked up the Radiant Virtue. Meanwhile, Vensei on the Olaf, 2 items now completed as well. Stridebreaker and Death's Dance. Butchie is building towards the Black Cleaver currently. Faded building LDR. 3rd item. Makes a lot of sense when you're into the Olaf, Sejuani, Blitzcrank, who you're probably going to be hitting the most. Blitzcrank maybe looking for a blind hook there on towards Chaos. Chaos looking for... I mean, he wants to see what's up here. There's a lot of members here from Anima. Can Lightside find them? Orianna currently in base. Can TP, of course. Lightside want to look for an engage here. Blitzcrank is caught out. Is he going to follow? Olaf forced to ulti away. Blitzcrank flat out as well. Hellman just trading blows with Faded. Doesn't follow. And here's Sejuani on a flank, which is completely alone. Can they kill Sejuani? No, she's too tanky. But Sejuani is about 40% HP. Obviously they're regenerating some of that HP with the Radiant Virtue, but maybe this is just going to be Soul. Sejuani has Smite available, half HP now. Shockwave is available for the Orianna, but other than that, no real ultimate. And it's a huge 2-man ultimate from Butchie, and they almost find a Blitzcrank. Only Blitzcrank for now, though. No one falls. Faded goes all in, finds Orianna, and there's an engage from Chaos. No one gets knocked up, though, and Chaos is going to fall. Maybe they were going a bit deep. They were looking for even more. Should have probably stand back on towards the Dragon, though. There's so many low members. If there's just one reach for the Tristana, she can just pop off in this one. Blitzcrank is the first one to fall. Butchie flashing on towards the Olaf is going to fall with 3 to the mask. Good double kill for Butchie. Hellman finds Faded though. Butchie can kill this Sivir, who is now 20% HP, but Sejuani is going for the Dragon right now. Hellman. Will they let him live? Will they look for the Dragon? Now Butchie jumps on towards him. I don't think he wins that though. Hellman he's healed so much health. But Butchie will fall as a 1-for-1. They find the Sivir. Sejuani could look for a steal here. Flash is not available, but the Smite is up for Emp as well. No vision on the Dragon for Sejuani. She is of course looking for it. Emp using the ultimate, and that's the soul. claimed for Lightside. Does he see? Yeah, he saw that he hit someone, and he gets with Twisted Advance on towards Sejuani. Has the money can raise, deals a lot of damage on towards this tank, and Sejuani will fall eventually, gets a heal from Radiant Virtue, lives for now Twisted Advance once again, and now M6, 1 and 6 on a rampage. Lightside find the soul, now Baron, next objective up in 1 minute. You see the Rylai's completion for Spike as well, now 3 items. Elman, 4 items on the Sivir. If Lightside can find the AD carry, then they have a good chance at taking the team fights. Very, very good chance, I should say. However, if Sivir can somehow stay alive, then she can dish out so much damage. Gold lead is about 5,000 for Lightside. Minus the soul, of course. Take a look at who has the most gold. Oh, it's Hellman by far, because he has 10 out of 11 kills on his team. Faded second most rich member in the game. Yeah, we can see that junglers though, 11.4k for Emp and only 8.3k total for Sejuani. AD carries. I mean, obviously, Sivir is 5,000 gold ahead. Oh, faded with another nice buffer on the flash hook from Blitzcrank. Baron is now up on the map. Any pick is huge. Sejuani dashing in blind. What? Oh, but the 3-man shockwave though doesn't deal too much damage to Lightside. And Faded has found Blitzcrank, who was split pushing, and he's now dead. Not sure what Blitzcrank was looking for there, but an engage on towards Olaf. Olaf has ultimate available, but they will not use the Lightside and turn on towards the Baron. However, they only found a pick on the Blitzcrank, so I feel like Anima should probably contest. For now, they're just running mid though, and Baron gets taken down quite quickly by this Tristana. Mininar also clears Baron really quick, but he's fighting the Orianna, and that's just Baron. Gianni now caught, tries to dash away, but there's a chaos in the way. Blast Cone, oh! And Orianna gets caught out by Super Knight Encore, and that's another one falling. How much can Lightside look for? They don't really have a wave mid lane, but they will push mid here. They can certainly not end the game. There's no wave. They could go top in here. Mid lane is not the play. There's no wave to play with. Maybe they can stop the Regal to stop Olaf from backing. And Faded runs towards him. I don't know if Faded wins the 1v1. But he can certainly pressure the tower with the split push. The Johnny up in 5 seconds. Amp just going mid lane to power up the minion wave. Force Anima. Could be multiple members to clear that one out. Lightside get the inhibitor tower. Not the inhib though. They will now reset. Spend a lot of the gold that they just claimed and then go back for even more. So let's take a look at the gold differential throughout the game. In this game, Lightside has... I can't see a single point of red here, so I think Lightside has been in the lead for the entire game. The lead has fluctuated a bit, but as you can see, it's growing larger and larger. And we can see, we'll see how much they will get done with this Baron buff. Can I remove it now? Hello? I would like to remove it now. Oh no. Why is my PC going boob? Okay, it's gone. Wait, I think the program crashed. Well, that's okay. Elder spawning in 1 minute. Lightside still have Baron buff for a few more seconds. And what they definitely do not want to do is flip Elder. If somehow Anima can get Elder, Hellman is going to be insanely scary. Now full build on the Sivir. Has picked up a Mortal Reminder to finish off this build. And Elder now spawning in 10 seconds. Whichever team gets Elder should be the team winning the game. Butchie almost at Mega. Sejuani taking a lot of damage, down to half HP. Butchie could ult even, yeah. They look for it. They look for the all-in on towards Sejuani. Hook on towards Butchie though. Butchie might fall. He has flash, gets over the wall. Chaos goes deep. Encore. Oh, flash in for Hellman. Hellman is super deep. Can they find the burst on towards the AD carry? They cannot for now. Sejuani will be the one falling first. Empty splashing away and Fade going into everyone. Hellman is still alive. He goes down though. And Butchie flashes on towards the Orianna who falls. And that's going to be the Blitzcrank following as well. That's the ace, and Lightside will now end the game. Oh my god, that was a messy team fight. Hellman flashed into the middle of the river. Oh my lord, that was very deep. Lightside surviving with 4 members, only Faded falling. Faded also jumping into the middle of everyone. Oof. That was such a dicey fight. Butchie almost got one shot before he could even flash over the wall to survive. But Lightside have done it. They find the first next tower and the second. They find the second game of the split. We will be going to game 3 because Lightside just took down Anima. Wow. My PC is going completely boom. What is going on? Well, Lightside find the win in game 2 and take us to game 3. Yeah, I was watching if I have any dropped frame. Apparently no dropped frames on my PC going boom, so I hope the stream looks fine still. I'll be taking a quick break, but soon we will get back with game number 3 in this best of 3 series. It's time. It's game number 3. We're into draft already. Caitlyn has been banned away. Heimerdinger as well. Just like all of this series. Annie was taken away as well. No Carthus after the game 1 incident. Ashe plus Maokai taken away. What does that mean that Anima will first pick? It means they will take the karma for themselves. Really something that they consider to be really strong. They banned it when they were red side. Banned it game 1 as well when they did not pick it actually. They banned it in the second rotation there. And Lightside seem to really, really fancy the Vi. Oh, never mind. It is the Rakan lock-in into the Karma. Of course, Karma could be going anywhere at this point. Karma, top lane, I've heard is pretty good. I know there's some people who play that. Disgusting players though. Who would do such a thing? Mid lane Karma also a thing. Yeah, so I've heard the Radiant Virtue Karma top is actually supposedly really obnoxious to play against. My sources have told me. But it is a Sejuani looking for Lightside. It is not back-to-back games of Vi for... Wait, I actually played the Maokai last game, never mind. Scratch that. Obviously, Sejuani is technically flexible, but no one plays her top lane anymore, so we'll see. Anima now considering the Ezreal, and they are more than considering it. They have locked it in. Could be an Ezreal Karma bot lane. Feels annoying to play against. Poke once again for Anima. Nash feel like Nas. Current score is 1-1. Unfortunately, Knas is not playing in NLC Division 2. And whoa, I completely blanked on that. But Diana has been locked in. And if you remember, I said earlier that the Anima's mid laner, his most played champion in solo queue is Yasuo. He's played 172 Yasuo games. That's a lot of games. They have locked in the Diana, Yasuo ban. Obvious for Lightside. I feel like you could ban Yone here as well. Because Diana Yone is also quite annoying to play against. And it's the Seri lock-in for Spike as well. Anima take away the Jace from Butchie and Faded. And we'll now see if Lightside... Yeah, they ban away the Yone as well. I mean, I might as well become draft coach for Lightside at this point. So, do Lightside blind mid or top here? That's the question. It's probably... Or it might be... I feel like it's probably top lane. They might just blind Gnar here. Worked out last game, fine. They might just do exactly the same thing here. Ornn gets banned away. And they do lock the Gnar. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for me. I mean, they blinded Gnar last game. It went completely fine. So yeah, R4 Gnar. They leave blind pick for... Or last pick for mid lane. The counter matchup will be for Faded. Let's see if we see Olaf top lane once again, or maybe they switched up. Maybe it's Camille, Aurelia, Fiora. There's so many things you can pick into Gnar. Which one are we going to see? It's the Kled! Oh my god, it's the Kled lock-in for Vincey. And Sylas. Sylas is really good into Gnar. You can always steal away his ultimate. Gnar has to be mega to use his ultimate. Sylas has no such restrictions. Very, very good pick into Gnar. But Lightside with the R5 Kassadin for faded. I mean, is this just draft kingdom for Lightside or what? That's how I'm feeling. Kled versus Gnar. Fine matchup, completely fine for Gnar. I feel like there's I mean, Vince could have even picked Shen. Would have been better into Gnar in my opinion. Vince, a big Shen player. You have a lot of kill threat with Shen, especially early levels against Gnar. Obviously you get a bit outscaled, but I mean, yeah, you're playing Shen. But no, they lock in the Kled. We'll see how that one goes. No one plays Kled at all. Pretty much. Fun fact, Accept, head coach for Lightside, is a big Kled enjoyer, so he probably smiled when he saw the Kled. He probably did. But yeah, I mean, okay, so Anima have the poke bot lane, they have the Ezreal Karma, they have the poke, and then Sylas, Diana, all in. Kled also kinda all in. So, I mean, obviously Ezreal can also go all in with real aggressive arcane shifts, but I feel like Anima's top side and bot side want to do a bit different things. Imagine Camille Knast mid. Yeah, I mean, true. Meanwhile, Lightside, everyone kind of on the same page. The hard engage from the Gnar, the Sejuani, the Rakan, they all just want to go. And I mean, also they can stay behind and peel for the Seri if needed. Rakan has very, very good peel. And obviously Kassadin will just scale and one-shot people eventually. We'll see if it goes for the Rod of Ages build, which eventually gives you a free level when you get those 10 stacks on the Rod of Ages. And why am I still sitting here instead of showing? Well, I mean, I suppose it's not super interesting to show this, but at least you see something happening on the screen then. Remove this because... yeah, so it's the Kled versus Gnar matchup. Now, believe it or not, I've played this matchup quite a few times. I really liked to go grasp into Kled when I had this matchup. Unfortunately, no one really plays grasp Gnar nowadays. It's not really a thing anymore. Everyone goes fleet footwork always, which kinda sucks, but it is what it is, because yeah, it's just what you gotta do. And I feel like Triforce pretty good on Gnar in this one, into the Black Cleaver. Chempunk has some okay value. I mean, it depends on what build Kled goes for, of course. But Chempunk can be pretty good against the Sylas, against the Ezreal and Karma, who will all have some healing. We'll see which mythic Karma goes for. Could be Shirelia's Moonstone, Radiant Virtue. Depending on what she goes, there might be some healing in that mythic item. But yeah, top lane matchup could be spicy. I mean, it should be, right? It's a Kled. We'll see how Vince does on this very, very unique pick. Definitely not what I was expecting. So Diana versus Sejuani in the jungle. Diana very good at power farming, hit that level 6, get those ultimates going. But yeah, really wants to farm on the champion. Really good at farming, just like Karthus. Mid lane, Sylas versus Kassadin. Kassadin probably just wants to survive. I mean, obviously getting an early kill would be insane, because this champion, Kassadin, very, very, very good late game. Once Kassadin hits level 16, it's pretty much GG. Obviously it doesn't work out like that, but once he hits 16, he becomes very scary. His ultimate cooldown can go down to about 0.8 seconds, which is very, very insane. And he can, when he stacks up some ultimate charges, he can one-shot. Botlane matchup. Ezreal Karma. Poke 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 versus Seri Rakan. Zap zap zap. And engage with Rakan as well. No clue how this botlane matchup goes. We'll see what Sejuani is pathing towards. Probably not top lane. No one cares about top lane. Butchie should be fine to just survive in the 1v1. Could be in trouble if Diana goes for a gank, but Diana, power farmer. Is she going to go for an early gank or dive top lane? Probably not. So Butchie should be okay in this 1v1. So I would assume that Sejuani is pathing towards bot lane. Time will of course tell. And yeah, the winner of this matchup will go to 2-1 in series win-loss. And go one step closer towards playoffs. Obviously playoffs are still a long time from now, but I mean, there's only 9 BO3s. This is the third one, so after this we're a third of the split is completed, which is completely crazy. This this split is so like condensed into like such a short time frame, because of course it started super late and NLC Div 2 and 3 and below. But yeah, we are now into the loading screen. Turn off the music. No, am I out of drink? No, I'm not. Gotta remember to rejuice. Game 3 is underway. It's Lundqvist Lightside versus Anima. Winner of this game is the winner of the series.
Welcome to Summoner's
Oh, did I forget to
Rift.
switch scenes? Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was so focused on getting my drink
30
now.
seconds until minions spawn.
Let's try again, okay? Wait, Lightside are low. Can you load, please? Here we go, sorry. Let's try again, okay? Okay, it is Lundqvist Lightside versus Anima. It's game 3. Winner of this game will take home the series. Who is it going to be? There we go,
Minions
guys.
have
I got it.
spawned.
And both top laners running flash TP. I feel like Butchie could have actually went for the Conqueror as well in this matchup. Oh, does Butchie start E here? Led with a cheeky or cheesy play even. Finds very nice poke onto Butchie before laning even starts. Oh, another bear trap on a rope lands onto Butchie. Down to half HP. And Spike getting really low heal use from Hellman instantly. Seri's not running heal, he's getting oh my god, first blood level 1 for Anima. Wow, okay, that was really confident play coming out from Hellman. Healing early just for the movement speed to take down Spike. Butchie is still sitting at 0 farm. He's not been allowed to touch the wave. And actually, Emp was clearing towards top side, not clearing towards bot side. And Butchie gets his first last hit. 2 minutes 40 seconds into the game. Oh, yeah, gone towards mid lane. Faded, forced to flash out because that's both the Karma and the Diana trying to take him down. Now Flashless Kassadin definitely going to be a target in this one. Butchie is now starting to be able to play the lane. Emp, I mean, they could look for a gank on towards this Kled. Definitely difficult to kill him. They choose not to. Gank now on towards Spike, who just dashes out. Chaos has flash, chooses not to use it though. Oh my god, it very nearly cost him his life, but he got out. It's Diana finding some early success. I mean, at least finding flash mid, almost finding something bot lane. No kill participation to her name yet though. Yeah, Diana, who was supposed to be power farming, is currently down in farm on the Sejuani. And has yet to take her red buff. Emp now just looking to push in this top lane to help Butchie reset. Butchie just hopping forward to crash the wave and will now reset. Doesn't have too much gold though, but he has nothing to do in lane. He just going on towards Lay Alone Forever, also just helping his laner pushing the wave to be able to reset. And now a dive onto Spike. Spike using Ghost. There's no way he's getting out of this one. Or could he possibly get a kill back though? He does actually find the 1-for-1. Lay Alone Forever going back in here. Whoa! Forced to flash out. Faded going for Dido out on towards the Silas. Won't take him down. But Faded will soon hit level 6. Chaos stopping the recall of Diana as well here. Silas has the W, the Kingslayer. But Kassadin should hit 6 quite soon. Chaos stopping Diana once again. Okay, this Diana is not having too much fun right now. No, is Chaos gonna do it again? Oh, he tries! He really tried to stop it again. Level 6 now for the Stylus. Spade going to hit 6 soon as well. To do so on this wave. There we go. Oh, Kled dashing. Whoa! Very deep. Meanwhile, Faded in some trouble mid lane has the Rift Walk available now. They should be able to get out. Emp coming as well to aid him. Maybe he goes on towards the Silas, who is really low on mana. Karma now very deep. Flash could come in from Chaos. Does indeed, but it doesn't land. Butchie still level 6. Otherwise could... Oh, does he get it here? It does, but... Yeah, didn't really find the ultimate here. Ah, if Butchie had hit 6 on that hop, he would have ulted Kled into the tower. Didn't though. But Kled was forced to flash away. Kled resetting as well. Might TP back to lane here. Does indeed. Timer in the top left or right does not seem right. Dragon getting started up by Anima, who should be the ones claiming the first and second dragon in this one. Realistically, since Lightside have the Kassadin, the scaling. There is some contest from Lightside though. Here they go. Chaos super low. Gets taken up with the True Barrage from Hellman. And I mean, Spike level 5 forced to flash away. Hellman might go over the wall. Won't. Emp flash that gets engaged upon. He's gonna get taken down as well. Not sure what that was about. And Spike might get over. Faded is in the bot side jungle trying to help out here. Maybe looking towards this Silas who has the Seri ultimate. That was really weird from Lightside. I should probably just give that since, well, there is the scaling aspect of the Kassadin in the mid lane. And now Essence River picked up 8 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. Hellman 3-0 once again fed. Butchie is down 20 CS. Top lane finds a nice Meganar into the wall, into the stun, into the boulder toss, gets Kled down into the mini form. And now MP's here as well. The ultimate is available for the Seriani. No flash for the Kled either. Stun gonna come down and they will find the kill before the remount. And no TP for the Kled either. Of course has the ultimate to try to get back to lane. Not too long range in that one though. And now Karma in some trouble perhaps in the mid lane, down to 40% HP. Has ultimate available though, with no W, so can't use that to heal up. And Lightside should be looking towards the Rift Herald here. Oh, Faded going on to Karma, who used the ultimate W. Oh, Chusha Barrage lands onto Faded. Lives for now. Diana going towards the Rift Herald. She's 1v4. Who got it? I have no clue actually. They find the kill on the Diana and it was Lightside picking up the Rift Herald as well. And what is Faded picking up? It's probably going to be Catalyst of the Aeons. But it's the blasting one. Into the TP bot lane. Oh, Silas. Some heavy trading. Eos now looking onto Hellman, he just arcane shifts away, and yeah, it's a nice trade back onto the Rakan. Ouch. These mystic shots are hurting. And as Kled got taken down earlier, Butch is now closed in that CS gap a bit. TP from Silas into bot lane. Looks like Lightside might be looking for a play here for Member Strong in the mid lane. Diana has no flash. They try to look towards her, but they do not find the Sejuani ultimate. Chaos super low, but they find the Diana in the end. They find the stun, and she will get taken down. Now root on towards Faded, but Amp is body blocking, and oh! Everyone is the bodyguard for everyone. And for now, everyone lives, but there comes Stardust with the Kingslayer, finds Amp. Doesn't pick up the ultimate first though, could have been huge. Led going towards Butchie, going for the 1v1. Butchie, no hope it seems. No, he has flash actually. Tries to find the Mega, flashes out, he gets the ultimate into the stun. W, Butchie, the Q, the flash out from inside. Butchie has to pick up his Q here, tries to hop into the solo kill. Oh, Butchie. Meanwhile, Anima will be taking down the mid lane tower with full plates. Going to be the first tower of the game falling. Oh, Butchie held on to his flash for so long. Now the second dragon of the game is spawning in 15 seconds. It's either what's it called, Hextech or Chemtech. We'll see now. Observer is trolling me, the auto observer. Lightside are on the bottom side of the map. Let's see if they contest. Faded now level 8 on the Kassadin. Still nowhere close to that level 16. They look for the Rift Troll bot lane. Play along forever as the Rakan ultimate. Might look for something here, but Lightside just want to charge onto the tower for the plate gold. Faded sticking around for that one. They pick up 2 plates. And he must start up the dragon. Ultimate from Dr. Kios. Flash on towards Hellman. Can he find the one shot? He's alive! How could he be alive? He won't be able to do anything in the fight though. Faded going to fall to Diana. Surely Tusha Barrage coming in as well. Chaos still alive. And Diana is going to fall. What else can Spike find here? Double kill. Can he find more? Flash forward gets a triple kill. Goes down though. Can Kled be the hero of this fight? Emp going to fall really though. Not taken down quite yet though. Kled going to be able to remount surely. Butchie gets the Mega Gnar into the wall of on the Karma. One more outage, it will kill her, the remount, but I don't think Kled wins this 1v1. Butchie attacks the dragon for some reason. Now Kled will go small once again, will not be able to build up the courage. Actually goes over the wall, Dr. Chaos finds a W though, and Butchie just has to auto, but he does not find the auto. And Kled lives for now. Emp stays, but he has no damage. He can Hex Flash because he's running Hex Star for some reason. Oh my god, Emp goes for it and he finds it. Wow, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And the dragon is still alive. Probably means that Anima get it though, because Lightside were kind of late with the resets. Faded is top lane. But Lightside found some really nice kills. Rod of Ages has been completed for the Silas, yet to be completed for Faded though, so still not stacking that. Will complete it quite soon though, definitely on the next pack. Silas with the level lead currently. And that Diana will steal away the blue buff from Lightside. Meanwhile Lightside in the opposite side of the map will steal away the other blue buff. So it's just a trade of buffs, trade of outer towers. Probably Lightside is definitely going to look for something here. 4 members strong. This Silas is in trouble. Rakan will come down the quickness, but it doesn't find the Silas though. Silas will now get hit by the Sejuani ultimate into the Rakan. Oh my, he's so fast. And this just zooms out. And meanwhile Anima are hitting the bot lane inner tower. And they will claim it for themselves. 15 minutes into the game. Butchie is building towards Mega Gnar, but the tower will fall, so he cannot really make a stand here. Silas lives. I mean, tower falls, but Silas lives and buys time for his team to get 2 towers. And Emp is still taking away this blue buff. Here comes the Diana. Oh, Emp going on towards her, but there's 3 members here. No flash for the Sejuani, gonna get hit by the Karma W into the Kled Q, but she's so tanky. Sejuani gets the stun onto the Diana. The help of Dr. Chaos now. Faded is here, gets the kill on towards Diana. And that will be it. Rod of Ages has been picked up for the Castellan, by the way, who's now starting to stack that one up. Are they going here? Mantra Q onto Butchie deals a lot of damage. Lightside will take that trade any day of the week. They get the kill on towards the Castellan. Has Kled pressed ultimate this game, by the way? I don't think he has. I mean, well, he for sure had to during the Drake fight. Yeah, there's no way he didn't. We just didn't see it on the screen. Silas just hit level 11. Kassarin going to hit 11. Not too far from now. Well, let's see if this tab will work. It will indeed. Okay, Kassarin about halfway to level 11. And is that the Baron startup? The Baron started. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. The Richter. Sorry. EP in from Faded though. And Lightside are looking to contest here. Every ultimate is thrown down. Diana gets hit by the Sejuani ultimate going to be taken down. Definitely hits the 4-man ultimate, but doesn't get the damage. And now the double 2-man Gnar ultimate double kill for Faded. We'll probably look. Oh my god! 5-man Gnar ult from Silas! But he just goes down! Oh my lord! Dr. Chaos on towards the Kled, who will remount and go straight in. Misses the bear trap on the rope though, and flashing out. Butchie running away from Hellman. Hellman trying to hit these mystic shots, but the one falling is going to be the Kled. Hellman standing, but he will not find lethal damage on towards anyone. And play alone forever with the 5-man Gnar ulti into nobody dying. Oh, hey, there might be some trouble here, but Karma failed flash. And it just sidesteps. I mean, it's going to fall, but it's just sidestep the Trusha Barrage. Dragon spawning in 1 minute. And let me tell you, there will be more action. Catherine still hasn't hit level 11, should do so on the next wave. And then we can start the countdown towards level 16. No one has hit their 2-item spike yet. Faded is quite close, but not there yet. And everyone is looking at this Infernal Dragon. If Anima get it, it's their 3rd dragon, so obviously Lightside will want to contest this. Lightside are just like 300 gold ahead of Anima squad right now. It's really, really close. It's down to execution in this one. Gnar ultimate gets stolen away once again. Not only can Sylas use Gnar ultimate while it's not mega, Gnar ultimate is quite a short cooldown, and that's why Sylas will also be able to have it in every single fight. Dragon is started up and Lightside choose not to contest it. And that's now, like you saw on the screen, sole point for Anima squad. And play alone forever is going to be some trouble. Hits the Mega Gnar onto 2 people. Faded, actually getting taken quite low. Stunned up, used flash away, but it will survive for now. But the engage from Diana will take him down eventually. Sejuani now running for a life. Dr. Chaos coming in to try to help out, but she dealing some damage onto Diana, but the mid laner has already fallen from Lightside. They will just have to take a loss on that one, minimize their losses. I don't think that Anima can turn on towards Baron. They will look to secure vision around it, at least. Hellman 6, 1 and 3 on the Ezreal. Essence Reaver, Navori completed. Probably has enough for the Immortal Shield Bow after this. And Faded now just side laning, trying to get those levels on the Catherine. 4 more minutes until he gets a free level from the Rod of Ages. Full stack. Sylas going to get it quite soon, just 1 more minute. Let's take a look at the gold graph throughout the game. You can see it's been going back and forth recently, but Lightside are the ones with a very, very slight gold lead right now. It's pretty much dead even well. There are swings in favor of Anima. His bot lane Our Tower should fall soon, which is pretty much standing gold. But Vince will defend it for now. But the Chaos looking for Hellman though. The engage, they find it, and Spike now trying to find it. Hellman gets the kill on towards Chaos though. But they find Karma. It's a 1-for-1, both supports falling. Hellman wasn't even close to dying, it was a Karma. Crucial part in this game is that Ezreal is not running cleanse. If Lightside find the engage with Dr. Chaos, with the swiftness or the Sejuani ultimate, they can look to one-shot the Ezreal. Of course, he's probably going to build QSS, but he does not have it quite yet. Maybe Karma builds the Mikael's Crucible, but that's not completed either. Sylas now level 14, he has gotten the free level from the fully stacked rod. Faded level 12. Next dragon in 1 minute 30 seconds. Oh. Could be an engage here from Lightside. They find a knock up on a Diana, but Diana find the re-engage. Faded is coming, but Chaos is super low already. Emp now flashing away, will probably get taken down. Hellman flashing away from Faded. Butcher now jumping in. And Diana is super low. Butcher flashing in onto Baron. Will get taken down. Doesn't die though. He finds a kill onto Karma instead. And now Vincey gets the dash over the wall flash away from Dr. Chaos. And a 4-man ultimate, actually 3-man from the Sylas. Finds one kill, but he will probably get taken down as well though. He does indeed. Hellman now firing onto Dr. Chaos. Finds one. Arcane shifts forward. Trying to look for Faded. Doesn't hit the Arcane shifts. And Faded goes forward. Finds a kill on Kled. Double kill for the AD carry of Anima squad. Anima rather. Hellman finds that one, and they will find the mid lane inner tower as well. 9, 1 and 5 Ezreal, and Karma just picked up the Mikael's blessing as well. What a chaotic fight. Two items now completed for the Diana. She now has the Sonya's as well. Even more crazy engages. And Cassidy level 12, about to get the free level from the rod. Needs 3 more after that for 16. Quite a long way still, and the soul, potential soul, is spawning right now for Anima. But Lightside can somehow get this dragon and delay the game for another 5 minutes. They're really happy. But right now, Anima are quite scary. Hellman is strong as hell. No flash for the Ezreal though, but he has just built a stopwatch. Lightside will be done starting up the dragon. Hellman looking to just take the mid wave and an engage on towards Diana, because you see Hellman mid. Can they find the Diana? They won't find the one shot. Diana used stopwatch, but no ultimate yet. Finds the ultimate on towards only Butchie. Butchie doesn't have Diana though. Butchie will fall. Dr. Chaos is 1 HP. Faded running out. And now Lightside are just kiting, Spike dealing a reasonable amount of damage on towards Anima, but it's only a 1-for-1 right now. Dr. Chaos is super low right now. And of course sustain with using Q on the dragon. Lightside want to stay, they have the jungler, and Anima does not TP coming in for Faded. Lightside have once again started up the dragon. Faded on towards Sylas. What he can take another. Oh, he gets taken super low. Dragon not to half HP. Anima probably just wanted to reset. Diana still dead. Oh, and Faded in trouble up against the Ezreal. Was used force without Spike now tanking. And this does not look great for Lightside. Faded is going to fall here to the Sylas. TP coming in for Butchie. Can they turn it around? He's going to be completely in the middle of Anima. TP for Butchie. And Butchie is just dead. And that is going to be soul for Anima. Unless Lightside can somehow steal that away. And Dr. Chaos now using the ultimate, going to not fall right now, running for his life. Sylas is chasing. Relias used by Dr. Chaos. He will survive for now, but Karma is running for him. And that is going to be soul for Anima, plus another kill in just a second on towards the Rakan. They will probably even look for the Baron here. Butchie has had 2 not so great TPs this series, and that was definitely one of them. Emp is here, has Hex Flash available, could look for a steal. And he uses the ultimate, tries to go for it, and he actually steals the Baron! It's huge! He's going to lose his life, but he steals the Baron and prolongs the game. That's so huge. Oh my god. IE completed for Seri now as well. Huge item pickups coming in for Lightside, but they get so much gold plus XP from the Baron. Faded is now level 14 on the Kassadin. We're getting closer and closer to that. Level 16 we know is so strong. Anima still find 2 towers, of course. They are still in the driver's seat. But Lightside will hold on. And I mean, Elder is coming up in 4 minutes 28 seconds. That's quite a long time. But I'm calling it out now because Kassadin is level 14 and he should be able to hit 16 before that. Taking a look, I mean, he's very close to level 15 already. Yeah. It's gotta be a banger. There it is. One more level for Kassadin. Sonny has picked up now as well. Holy shit. Silas just hit 16.
Never falter.
My voice is really feeling this game, by the way. Lightside should just try to give as much XP as possible to the Kassadin now. Like, give him solo XP for this. I mean, I think they are giving him solo XP for this wave. And yeah, the CS numbers are not insanely high in this one. Hellman is the one with the highest. But there is 40 kills in 30 minutes. There's been a lot of action. Faded side laning. I'm gonna pull up the XP tab once again because this one level for Kassadin, he's so close. He's like 3/4 of the way to this level 16. That is so insane for the Kassadin. He needs, I think, 2 more waves. Then he's there. And we can see what they will get done with it. You know, this game is 30 minutes and it's already a nail biter. Drake coming up in 2 minutes. Elder Drake, that is. And there it is, the level 16 for Faded on the Kassadin. Holy shit, this next fight is gonna be crazy. Stopwatch is still up for Helma, by the way, who is 4.5 items on this Ezreal. Super strong, both sums up. I mean, literally every single summoner spell is up right now. And, well, I mean, Elder is gonna be the next focus. Baron should be up in not too long as well. It should be up at around the same time. Currently some issues with the Baron timer, unfortunately. I can try to fix the timer. Let me try to fix it real quick. Won't have time because Vincent's getting it. Oh my god, there's so much damage from the Kassadin. And the Kled ultimate gets used to run away. Okay, 28 seconds and then Elder Drake will spawn. Ezreal is full build. He has built the full Sonias. And it's about to go down. 20 in kills. Anima are up about 4,000 gold. They have the Infernal Soul as well. Lightside are looking for something. Have they found the pick? They find the Karma or the Diana, take her down quite low. Flash out from her. The Butchie ultimate hits no one. And Hellman gets engaged upon. Butchie doesn't hit anyone with the ultimate though. Flash out and now Hellman is legendary. Still alive, hitting for free. And Spike is in so much trouble. Can't fade and try to find something. He will flash out. Finds the kill onto Diana. Goes in. Finds the Ezreal. Emp is now alone, flashing away. Spike running for his life up against the Karma. He's alive for now, but can he get out though? He does not. He will get taken down. Emp is alive. No jungler for Anima. Can they look for the Elder? Don't think so. They'll probably just look to push instead. I don't think this is game. Rakan is up in 10 seconds. Sejuani will reset. But an Anima might look to end the game here. They get the inhibitor and they will back off. Now will they look towards the Elder is the question. Butch is up in 15, TP available, so is faded on the Catherine. Both buffs are up. Anima now resetting. And we will have one more fight just like this, but with a lot less summoner spells. Can Lightside just start up the Baron or the Elder Drake instantly? They will do so. Diana is almost here though and can look for a steal. No flash available, but there should be a blast going faded looking towards it right now though. And will take it away instantly. Diana is actually on the wrong side of the map completely. But they don't look for the Elder, they look for the fight instead. Diana is currently in the bottom tri-bush. Elder down to half HP. Faded looking for the Diana. Diana is almost one shot. She goes on to Emp, but she's just going to die here. Faded finds that one. Butchie looking for the gate, only finds the Karma. Chaos going deep though, finds Hellman, but they cannot find the damage over. And Karma is already dead actually. Chaos still alive. Spike hitting on towards Vince. Oh, this is surely going to be for Lightside. Lightside find Hellman. Hellman is down and he will find Silas as well. Elder now up on the table, but they will not be able to find the win. Can they push bot lane? No way Lightside can end bot. There's Diana up in 20 seconds. Sejuani or TP in from Kled. He will look for the Nexus towers. Sejuani is on the Elder. Butchie split pushing bot lane now. Faded coming to save the day here. Kled doesn't find the tower and he will surely fall to the Catherine plus Serbi combo right here. Will indeed, that's the ace, and Lightside are now looking for the Elder, taking it down slowly. They will probably get the Baron here as well. 35 minutes into the game. Lightside have scaled and they are slowly but surely taking down the Elder Dragon. There it goes. They will now reset and surely turn on towards the Baron. Lightside have to look to force as much as they possibly can with this very, very insanely strong buff that they now have. Faded almost full build, hitting at 4 items plus a large rod. Now Lightside look towards the Baron. We can see that Anima are looking to push instead. They are not looking to contest the objective, they're instead looking to help with the Truce Barrage, just leasing that one because they are looking to just split push as much as possible and force Lightside to respond to their split push. Diana is splitting, now resetting. Faded has already reset, and Lightside, I mean, how much can they get done with this Elder? Not too long left on Elder. Lasts for 2 minutes 30 seconds. And not too much left on my voice either, if I'm being frank. Faded is level 18 now. He actually hit 18 before Silas did. Wow. Lightside now just completely obliterate the first tower in their way. Now looking towards the inhibitor tower. They should look to force a fight as soon as possible while they still have the Elder. Mega is available. They should just look for a dive here with on towards anyone really to just one-shot them. And they should go on this wave. They look on towards Ezreal. They find him, and he's still alive though. He used the stun yet, but can they find him after the door? He's super low, but he will survive for now. Fade going in, does not find Hellman. Hellman is still alive. Faded looking towards Kled. Now we said Vince is super low. There is the first kill on the board for Lightside. Meanwhile, Diana just trying to clear out the way, but she won't. And Faded will find her. That's 2 kills for Lightside. Can they push on towards the Nexus towers? They have the Elder still, but there's not too much left on it. We'll have the Baron pushing towards first Nexus tower. Just a 3-man ultimate from the side, but he gets taken down. Emp still alive, super low. Chusha Barrage finds Emp. Rampage for Faded because he finds the Silas, and he will leave Butchie falling to the tower almost. He will not go down though. Faded super low. Hellman is standing, super strong. Ezreal, can he save the game? Hellman, tower is fallen, and he gets a one shot by Faded. Spike and Butchie now looking towards Nexus. It's only Karma. It's going to be game. Lightside, turn it around. Oh my lord. My heart. Oh my god. Oh, but if I had a heart rate monitor, it would be 200 right now. Holy shit. I don't know, man. Can you see this? Once again, my hands are, I mean, you can't really see it, can you? I mean, they're shaking. Holy moly. Lightside find the victory in game 3 of the series and beat Anima. Holy shit. Oh my lord. Okay. I can see that we currently have Butchie waiting in the interview room. But first I need to let my cat in. Priorities. Cats over dogs. Okay. Hello, Butchie.
Hello.
How are you feeling right now?
Well, I don't know. Why do we have to play 40, 50, 45-minute games all the time, bro? Like, elder fights are not fun.
I see. Oh my lord, I barely even have any questions prepared. Talk me through the series, Butchie. How did it end up going to 3 games?
I mean, honestly, first game I think we had a pretty massive lead, right? I mean, but basically, I mean, I don't know, like Karthus basically took over the game and we couldn't really deal with him in any way, and they were just, I mean, first game went like it went, right? Second game, I think it was pretty clear win from us, and then this game was just a lot of fighting, and I thought we were in the driver's seat for a long time, and then we lost soul, and I was like, wait, are we actually gonna lose this? And then we won a fight, so I'm happy about that, I guess.
Ooh. Yeah, and how is it? Well, when you play against something like the Karthus in game 1, how difficult is it to adapt to that going into the second and third game?
Ban button.
Okay, so it's that easy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, nice. Well, just wanna ask you how it feels to having played Gnar for 2 games and still you were not the one who landed the best Gnar ultimate.
Okay, I mean, enemy Silas is kind of broken, no? Like, steal my ult, one-shot people. But yeah, I mean, enemy Silas got some really clean ults. I mean, I thought we were gonna end, and then he gets a 3-man there in the end, and he got a 5-man ult as well in the Rift Herald fight.
Yep.
So, I mean, props to that guy. Like, he did good ults.
And so with this game, I would say the most difficult part was the fact that enemy team got soul. How come they were able to get to that point?
I mean, I think in the beginning, I mean, we had a bit of a weird state, right? Because it's like, let's put it like this: if they swap lanes, Nor into Kassadin, and then it's like let's say they put Kled versus Kassadin, and then Silas versus Kled. Me. So that's a bad lane. Like that's bad lane matchups, right? So we try to avoid that, and then enemy top cheesed in some bush, which is kinda. I mean, you don't usually see it, right? But I mean, I think it was smart thought out of him to like think that I would go around the long way. So I will give him props to that. Then I mean, it was like I think they just have like winning lanes early on in all lanes, and then they got a few drakes, and we had a bit of an like we had to drop one drake because they got really good position on it. So it was a lot of minor things that happened, so we lost control over drakes, right?
Yeah. And now, going into the matchup for Sunday, you're playing against Venom Crest. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm kind of hyped because I think enemy top has played in EU Masters, right? That's, I mean, a good place to be in. And then as well, I mean, they just beat Fourth Wall, who I thought was the best and strongest team. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be a banger matchup.
Nice. And lastly, do you have anyone you would like to give a shout out to after this series?
Let's just go with Emp for Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with that one. Okay, Bo3, thank you so much for the interview and congratulations on the victory today.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Whew. Oh my lord. My heart is still pounding. Holy moly, yeah. Lightside find the victory. A 2-1 versus Anima squad, the reverse sweep even. Holy moly. Yeah, I mean there's no point in dragging it out. That was why I do have the music so loud, by the way. There we go. No point in dragging it out. This is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you follow the stream. Hope you follow us on Twitter. Check out our YouTube videos. Interact with us on Twitter, on social media. Join our Discord. Hope you enjoy this banger series. There's more to come. We have a series on Sunday. And next week, I actually will be casting 4 best of 3 series. Dark Side on Monday. Light Side on Wednesday. Dark Side on Thursday, and Light Side on Sunday. So stay tuned for even more League of Legends casting, and I hope you have a fantastic evening and a fantastic rest of your week. This was Basik for Lundqvist Lightside. I'm out.